What do you do when a player can hurt you from almost anywhere on the court? Step back too far. She shoots the three. Press her too aggressively. She gets past you. Bring another defender. She finds the open teammate. Protect the paint. She attacks the space you've given her. And if you somehow manage to slow her down, she can still change the game without scoring. That is the problem Caitlin Clark creates for defenses. On August 14th, Clark scored 29 points and added 10 assists as Indiana defeated Dallas 98-87. But that wasn't even her most explosive performance of the summer. Just weeks earlier, Clark dropped 45 points and 10 assists against Seattle. She became the first player in WNBA history to record 40 or more points and 10 or more assists in the same game. So what exactly makes Caitlin Clark so difficult to defend? Is it the shooting, the passing, the range, the speed, or is it something much harder to stop? Her ability to make defenders choose between two bad options. And once they choose, Clark is already attacking the other one. It starts with range. The first problem is obvious. Caitlin Clark can shoot from deep, and we're not talking about standing comfortably behind the three-point line. Her shooting range changes how defenders have to position themselves. A defender who normally wants to stay inside the arc has to move farther out. That creates space, and space is exactly what an elite playmaker wants. Because the moment a defender steps higher, the floor behind them becomes larger, and Clark can use that space. She can pull up, she can drive, she can pass, or she can force the defense to collapse. That is why her three-point shot isn't just a scoring weapon. It's a defensive problem. The threat of the shot changes where defenders can stand before she even takes it. The pull-up three, one of Clark's most dangerous weapons, is the pull-up three. A normal shooter often needs time. Catch the ball, set the feet, square the shoulders, shoot. Clark can create the shot while moving. She can bring the ball up the floor and suddenly stop behind the line. That forces defenders to make decisions in fractions of a second. Step back, she shoots. Step forward, she drives. Stay in front, she can use her passing ability. That's what makes defending an elite creator different from defending a normal scorer. You aren't defending one action, you're defending a chain of possibilities. And Clark is constantly trying to create the next one. The 45-point warning, the clearest example, came on July 17th. Against the Seattle Storm, Clark scored 45 points and 10 assists in a 110-107 Fever victory. She shot 11 of 18 from the field, made 6 of 10 three-pointers, and went 17 of 19 from the free throw line. The 45 points were also an Indiana Fever franchise record. But look beyond the 45 points. 10 assists. That's the part defenses have to worry about, because if you dedicate your entire defense to stopping her scoring, you're potentially opening opportunities for everyone around her. And that's exactly what separates a scorer from a primary offensive creator. She doesn't have to score. This might be the most important part of Clark's game. She doesn't need 40 points to dominate a game. She can control the game through passing. Her career assist average is currently 8.3 per gram AIMA, according to the WNBA player profile. And her court vision allows her to see passing opportunities before they fully develop. The defender moves toward her. The help defender steps into the lane. A teammate cuts behind the defense. Clark sees it. The pass arrives. 2 seconds later, the defense is scrambling again. That's why her assist numbers matter. The question isn't simply, can Clark score? The real question is, what happens when you try to stop her from scoring? Because sometimes the answer is, she makes somebody else score. The pick and roll problem now. Put Clark into a pick and roll. A screen forces the defender to make a decision. Go over the screen. Clark can pull up. Go under it. She can shoot, switch. She can attack the mismatch, trap her. She can find the open teammate. Stay back. She has room for the jumper. There is no perfect answer. And that's the beauty of elite offensive basketball. The best players don't necessarily destroy one defensive strategy. They force the defense to choose a strategy and then punish the choice. Clark is increasingly becoming that type of player. The long pass changes the floor. Then there is another weapon, her passing range. Clark can turn a defensive rebound into an immediate offensive opportunity. The moment the ball reaches her hands, the entire court can change. A teammate runs ahead. Clark looks up. The defense is still trying to recover, and suddenly, one pass can turn defense into offense. That's another reason defenders can't focus only on her shooting. They have to account for the entire court. The final problem, let's put it all together. 1. Range. She can force defenders farther from the basket. 2. Shot creation. She doesn't always need a perfect setup. 3. Passing over commit to her, and she can punish the defense. 4. Court vision. She sees opportunities developing. 5. Pick and roll decision making. Every defensive choice creates another option. 6. Transition playmaking. She can turn defense into offense quickly. And finally, 7. Confidence. When an elite shooter believes the next shot is going in, the defense can't afford to give her even a small window. The defense has a choice. So, is Caitlin Clark literally impossible to defend? Of course not. No basketball player is. Every great scorer has weaknesses. Every defense has strategies. But that's not really the point. The point is that Clark increasingly forces defenses to defend multiple threats at the same time. Give her space, she can shoot. Pressure her, she can create. Send help, she can pass. Give her a screen, she can read the defense. Let her run. She can change the game before the defense gets organized, and the numbers are beginning to reflect it. 45-point, 10-assist historic performance. A 29-point, 10-assist performance in her latest game. A career average of 8.3 assists per gram aim. This isn't just about how many points Caitlin Clark scores. It's about how many problems she creates with every possession. Because when one player can score from deep, attack the basket, create for teammates, and control the pace, defense doesn't get to ask, how do we stop her? It has to ask something much harder. Which part of her game can we afford to give up? Right now, that may be the biggest reason Caitlin Clark is becoming almost impossible to defend. Stay with us. Next story is coming.